Hello, and today I'm going to be answering one of the questions that I get probably the most on the Budgeteers and on the comment section of the latest video, the first video on my channel earlier this week, and that is that you guys really want to know more about my life, about what I do when I'm not traveling, and I understand. So finally I'm bringing you into what I do and what I get up to, and it all starts this morning at 7:15. If you've ever wondered what is it like to wake up next to Paddy Doyle, this is what it's like. It's not very glamorous, and I look like this. You know, because I'm a teacher, I can't take my camera into work. It's a bit weird. But we're teaching online, so I can quickly you can see what the vibe is. You can see my house. I'll just give you a snapshot of my life here in Thailand, because this is the life that I love, and this is the life that I'm giving up to go on my bike around Thailand. This is the kitchen. I'll show you around the house properly in a minute. We've got this amazing coffee machine. You just press that button, boosh, coffee. Amazing. Look at that. B-roll. I always wake up with this pathetic looking moustache and pathetic looking beard every day. I can't grow a beard to save my life. I'm 35 soon. Cereal time. I have quite a unique take on cereal. Let me show you. You see, in my mind, this is a healthy cereal and this is extremely unhealthy. So we sweeten this cereal with a touch of this cereal. Cornflake base. And a Fruit Loop topping. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Come on. Come on. Normally we start school at 7:30, but because it's online, we give the kids way more time to have their breakfast and just have their mornings at home. So we start school at 9. So my first lesson is English, then I have maths, and then they have Thai, so I don't teach them Thai, so I take a break. Then they have a lunch, and then I'll teach them in the afternoon. Again, we have a project, and then they have Chinese, and then we do a fun last hour. We just try to keep them happy and think positive. Try not to freak them out about the fact that we're in lockdown again. By the way, we're in lockdown here in Chiang Mai. We don't have to be on lockdown. The government haven't said anything. Okay? We had a recent outbreak in this province. This one girl, bless her, she didn't know she had COVID, and she went to a massive party on New Year's Eve. And since then, about 25, 30 new cases have happened in the last 2 weeks, which might seem insignificant to the numbers around the world, but to Thailand, that's crazy. So we have closed the schools because the parents don't want the kids to go to school in case it spreads it around. So we're teaching online for at least 2 weeks, and this is the second week, and it's great. It's really good because I get to have lazy mornings. I get to teach online in my pajamas, basically. The kids get to eat food on screen, and we keep them happy. They get to stay at home. The first time round we did this, the kids freaked out, the parents freaked out, and we freaked out. The teachers freaked out. How are we going to do this? But this time round, it's so much more chill. The kids know how to use Zoom. We know how to teach on Zoom. The parents are like, oh, I want to hang out with my kid as much as possible. I think we've all kind of gained perspective that life is it's meant to be enjoyed, and we're not meant to be working super hard all the time, and staying with our friends and family is numero uno. So this time round, yeah, it's a bit of a breeze. I'm about to start my first lesson, but do you want to meet Oakley?
สวัสดีค่ะ Oakley. Who this? Who this? Who this handsome boy?
He's my housemate's dog, but they have to go out today, so he's hanging out with me. Aren't you, bro?
Why you so cutie boy? Oh yes, you like that, huh? You're so cute. You're so cutie pie. Oh yes.
Okay, so I've just joined my class. I'm muted. They're all just saying, Teacher Paddy's here now, come on, let's start. They're so good on Zoom. They raise their hands, they unmute themselves, they ask a question, then they mute themselves again. They're just so well behaved, I can't believe it. I love them. Look at this guy. He's just having a morning rave. Yeah, so shall we start with a fun English lesson? Yes. Okay. Cool. I'll share my screen. I will mute you, and if you have a question, just raise your hand. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Bear with me. Okay, I just finished 2 lessons, had a fun lesson in science, and I've got someone coming to look at the lenses that I'm going to sell in a minute. So whilst the house is quiet and empty, I'll show you the grand tour of where I live. Because yes, leaving this house is going to be very sad and very difficult because it's so beautiful and it's such a sweet spot. Okay, so this is my bedroom. This is where the magic happens. A little chill out area. I had to buy all of this when I moved in because this room was actually not furnished. They just gave us the bed. There's Oakley, just having a little sleep. My drawers and things, my work area. And then through here, I have another shelf, cupboard thing, and the bathroom. So yeah, that's me. This is my little GoPro chest mount thing that I record when I'm on my motorbike. And then in the mornings, I have this lovely view of the garden and the pool, but I'll show you that in a second. And then in here, this is the kitchen. Really nice big kitchen. We keep our cereals and things. And then we have our fruits. And we have a cleaner who comes on a Monday. It's part of our rent. So she cleans the whole house, which is really, really good. This is our fridge, which is just full of leftovers and milk and lots of condiments. This is like my PC gaming setup. I like to play Call of Duty and play online games and things here. And I have a green screen because I used to do Twitch and I make videos for like a kids gaming channel, believe it or not, if you don't know. I'll link it in the description of this video if you want to check it out. It's family friendly stuff. The kids love it. Anyway, this is the living room. In Thailand, yeah, we get these delivered. These big water bottles, like I think we pay 40 baht per one of these, about, $1.50. Big table. And then this is the living room area. Got this picture, which I bought. I'm going to have to try and sell this. These are the lenses that the guy's going to come and look at. I got this Canon wide angle and this Canon 50mm. I've never used them for like 3 years, so hopefully that guy's going to enjoy them. Big TV, Oakley just chilling. Big sofa. I live with 2 girls who are a married couple from the US. That's their room. And this is the spare room. And they actually are pregnant. One of the ladies is pregnant and they're going to have twins. And it was a very difficult process. They had to go to Bangkok many, many times. That's the spare room. That's the spare bathroom. I won't go in there, but they have a nice big bedroom just like mine. Yeah, anyway, so they're going to have twins. And they are due in May. And so they need space. So that's one of the reasons why I can leave. Because I need to give them, they want this room to be the kids' room. Anyway, sorry about all these leaves. At this time of year, all the trees shed their leaves in Thailand. This is the garage
And this is my street. It's really quiet. I'll show you some of the houses in a second. But yeah, like this is the garden, and this is where we park our bikes. And yeah, normally I clean this up, but it's a bit messy. This is the garden. We bought a barbecue, and I put these plants in, I put these plants in, but a lot of the plants died because of the rainy season. Then we bought this umbrella sofa situation. But like every morning I come and I sweep these leaves off, and these got destroyed in the rainy season, these pillows. But this is really good. It's like waterproof sofa. It's really, really good. On a sunny day, we sit here, we chill, we drink beers, we have our music playing, we jump in the pool, have barbecue. We even have a projector that we put here, and we project it onto that white wall at night time, and we can watch movies, and we have parties here and stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, today is freezing cold and cloudy and miserable. This is the pool room where we do laundry, and we keep cold beers in there. And yeah, so this is the house. That's my bedroom. That's the girls. Big living room, kitchen area. And got a swinging chair and outside sofa where we have breakfast and things. Not sofa, seating area. We've got our toys and things like that. Oh, let me quickly show you one of the ridiculous houses next to our house. We found this house on Facebook, and we pay $1,000 per month for that house, but we split it between 3 of us. So yeah, it works out very cheap. And we all have our own space, and we take care of the house. And this is our neighbor's house. Look at this thing. A big princess castle. But nobody's living in here at the minute. I think a big American family was going to move in here, but then COVID happened. So now they just rent this on Airbnb. And normally at the weekends, loads of Thai people come here and they have a big party. And these are some more houses. Really nice. Nice little neighborhood. I'm just going to wait for this guy to come. Hopefully he comes to buy these lenses. I'm going to sell them, both of those lenses together, for 3,000 baht, which is $100, which is very, very cheap. And my phone is going crazy on Facebook because everybody wants to buy them. But yeah, hopefully this guy comes, and then I can go take you for lunch. It's the first house on the left, the white house. But the wide angle is amazing for taking photos and vlogging. And then this is really, really good for like low light and prime lenses. So are you looking to get both?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
How much is it?
So it's 2,000 for this and 2,000 for this, or 3,000 for both.
Oh, okay.
And then I have some batteries I can give you for free. Yeah, so this is my lunch. It's not very exciting. I was going to take you somewhere nice, but the first place was closed. And it's just too far to go to a cool hot noodle soup place because that guy was here for ages, asking a million questions about everything other than the lenses. So I only have about 20 minutes more of my lunch break before I have to go back and teach in the afternoon. Now in the afternoon we have a project, then they have Chinese, which just gives me a break. Then we'll do some more work, and then I finish at 2. And then I have a little bit of work to do over there. I want to try and work on this channel, try and improve the channel art, because right now it's rubbish. Doesn't really communicate the message very well. I just knocked something together because I just wanted to get it up and get going. So yeah, I'm going to eat this. And this is turning into one of those vlogs, isn't it? I don't actually like making content like this. But if you find this at all interesting, let me know in the comments. And let me know like what other videos you'd want to see. Because for the next few months, I'm not going on the Honda Dream down south and hitting every province. That's later. That's, yeah, beginning of April, I will start that. So whilst I'm here in Chiang Mai and I'm still finishing out my contract, let me know, what would you like to see in terms of me coming from this point to quitting my job up until when I go on the bike and get it all and the big adventure starts. So let me know, what would you like to see? I'm going to smash my sandwich. If you need spellings, raise your hand. I will type on the screen. So if you have a question, you can raise your hand now, okay? And I will be here for 15 minutes. Keep on falling in and out of love. with you. Yeah, basically I've just finished teaching and now I've got to do some paperwork. Got to input some scores, but it's good. I get it to work from home, so I've got my big screen. Got some concert. Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys. So yeah, I'm just typing in a bunch of numbers. It's kind of boring actually, and I've got to do this for about another hour. Tedious paperwork in Thailand. It's all decimal points and it's all, you know. So yeah, this is my boring life. So just let me do this and then I'll take you somewhere interesting in a minute, I promise. I'm hoping that my Taiwanese beef noodle soup guy is open. Because if he is, oh yes, there he is. We are in for a treat. Steady cab?
Not yet.
Oh, you're not ready yet? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh God.
Okay, plan B. We'll go get some stewed pork leg with rice. It's back near my house. One Thai saying you'll learn when you come here is "mai pan rai," and it just means never mind, don't worry about it. And that's basically why no one ever gets upset about anything. Oh, I was really looking forward to that. Mai pan rai. The good thing about coming to this place is at least I can dine in and not be outside in this bitterly cold day. This is the place. Sawadee krab. Well, this isn't a bad plan B. Nice stewed pork legs. And they give you this like pickled cabbage and like a tea egg and some really nice rice. You just put a little bit of chili sauce on there and you're good to go. Such a staple Thai fast food dish. I love it. Like, look at the meat. Can you see the stringiness? It's like so. They cook it and they boil it in that broth, and they do that first thing in the morning. And this thing is just so soft. Lovely. Really wholesome food, especially on a freezing cold day like this. And less than $2 US. Delicious. Okay, that's it. I'm back home, and that was an exciting day, wasn't it? My life is just rock and roll. I hope you, like I said, enjoyed this video. I really don't get it why you wanted to know this, but that's because you're nosy, and finally let you see it, and it's not that interesting. But anyway, to answer one of the main questions, Darren asked it best, but I know a bunch of you have asked it in the first video. By the way, I just want to say thank you for all the really good support. Those messages and the comments that you left on the first video really meant a lot to me. They really gave me that feeling that I'm doing the right thing, and even if I'm not doing the right thing, that there's people out there that support that idea of just going for it. So thank you. It really meant a lot, really a lot. Like, I had a big smile and my heart was full when I read those messages. So thank you. Keep them coming. And yeah, Darren said, and a few of you wanted to know about how I'm going to make money when I stop working. So the short answer is I don't know. I want to get the YouTube channel big and make videos almost every day. When I did that bike trip around northern Thailand on the budgeteers just gone, I was able to make 10 videos in 13 days, and I was going really quickly, and I wouldn't expect myself to keep that up, but yeah, at least 2, 3, 4 times a week, as long as I'm driving around place by place, experiencing cool provinces, doing cool things and having good experiences and filming a lot, then I think I can really knock out a lot of content. And then if the channel gets to a large size and if I'm getting anywhere between 5 and 10,000 views, and I'm doing 5 or 6 videos a week, then that will be profitable. I will be able to make money. Anything lower than that, then I'm going to be like having to subsidize my income with doing bits and pieces online. Obviously, I have a few ways I can make money, like teaching. I can do some other work, like some creative work online. I'm thinking about maybe having a website and offering services like consultation about YouTube, about how to come to Thailand, about how to travel Thailand, giving people really cool routes and ideas for trips. I might do bike trips. I might invite subscribers to come to Thailand in the future when Thailand and everything opens up, and do group tours. On the budgeteers, we do 1 a year for the last 3 years. Well, I don't see why I couldn't do 3 or 4 or even more per year. If people are coming to Thailand in the future and they want to have a cool bike trip, then I can take you guys on bike trips, and I can give you a motorbike and we can drive around for a week or 2. And I was thinking if I did that, we would have different budgets. So if you wanted me to take care of everything, it would be at this price. And then if you wanted just to be freestyle and we just go and see what happens, it would be much lower. And maybe do some trips like that for people who just want to have an adventure. And then some trips where it's like, I've organized everything because you just want to be comfortable and have a good time and not have to worry. So that's an idea. But everything is an unknown. There's so many unknowns. But if you don't try, you don't know. So I'm going to try. So the best way that you guys can support me is to continue watching the videos, hit like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. It really helps, especially small channels like mine. So at the beginning, I really need a lot of support. So thank you for the kind words. I honestly to God, I'm going to get into bed and edit this video, watch a movie, and be all snug. Like, I know I've been talking about the weather. It feels like all I've been talking about is the weather, but yeah. If you have any other questions, let me know and I'll answer them in the next video. Let me know what you want to see, what other things you want to see. Up until now, for the next few months, it's just about preparing the bike, preparing myself. So if you'd like to see more behind the scenes of that stuff, I'll put some more thought into it. Anyway, thanks you for watching. See you in the next one. And that's it.